Hello and welcome to Paradwys Diaries. So this week's episode, we are going to show you a little bit of our holiday, our family holiday that was a staycation here at Carreg Dŵr. In November 2017, we moved to the beautiful Ynys Môn, the island of Anglesey in northwest Wales, to begin the adventure of developing a 12-acre smallholding and planting a church, all while learning to be parents for the first time. Moving to a tiny rural village called Paradwys, which is Welsh for paradise, our pioneering journey has seen us venture way out of our comfort zone, trying new things, succeeding at some and facing challenges in others. This is our way to share our journey, encourage you with yours, and of course share plenty of inspiring scenery and cute shots of animals and our young family. We are the Radbourne family, and this is Paradwys Diaries. We regularly get visitors here because we are very fortunate to live where we do. And it is a perfect place to come for a short or even a longer break. And in the last couple of weeks we have had two sets of visitors. First, my sister and my two nieces come in for a few days to come and see us for the first time. We've seen them since about Christmas, so they'd never met Rhys before. And then last week we had the Sadler family, so Rachel's brothers and sisters and a mum and dad come for a staycation, which we were supposed to be in France for a holiday, a big family holiday together, but obviously with coronavirus meant that we decided to go for a staycation. So here is a little bit about our holiday and our time over the last 2 weeks. First up is time with my sister and nieces for a couple of days, and then with the Sadler family. It was great fun. I'll be honest, it is just short snippets of what we got up to and different things we did, because we really didn't want to live behind a camera for 2 weeks. So just a little insight into what it is to holiday on Anglesey, because that's basically what we've done. It's been brilliant to just explore new places as well on this beautiful island. So first up is time spent with my sister and my nieces here at Carreg Dŵr. Caleb's very excited to have his cousins here for a few days. And they've made an amazing train track this morning. Are you excited to have your cousins here?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you up to?
Train.
Oh, very good. Going on a treasure hunt through the forest.
Oh my.
You want a treasure hunt?
Yeah, but I was trying to find treasure hunt me.
Yeah.
Well, we found a sign of the Gruffalo, a dead end.
Oh, okay. Let's keep going. A dead end.
Meant to be a sign.
We're on a Gruffalo hunt. Good climbing, guys.
Video! Woo! We found it all!
To feed the pigs and ducks. Morning, Molly. Morning, Percy. You like Molly, don't you, Jen? Yeah. Oh, you're muddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rescue chickens again. Quick, Caleb. Go chase them. Caleb's leading the way on our walk to the Castle Rocks. Climbing on the Castle Rocks. So it was great to spend time with my sister and Charlotte and Jenny. Brilliant time. Caleb absolutely loved it. And so up next is the time with the Sadler family. So they arrived for our staycation here. The plan was to try and camp in the top field and to make it feel like as though we are guests here, that this isn't our place. Obviously we were coming down to look after these guys, the pigs and the ducks and the sheep and so on during the week. But we were going to camp in the top field and see how it went. and then go and visit some places around the island that we wouldn't usually go to, not our usual spots, to go and have the proper tourist experience here. It was a great time of hanging out, playing games, eating some excellent food, but as you will see, the weather put a bit of a dampener on what we were doing. It wasn't very kind to us and forced us to change our plans midway through the week. But keep your eyes peeled and you will see what happened. So for our family holiday, we're gonna stay in a bell tent, which we've bought ready for next year, but we're gonna give it a go this year. So here it is. We're currently unboxing it for the first time. So cleared this space in the new wood for it to go. Just coming up this little path here. It's stood up. It's quite windy, but we're just attaching the guide ropes now. Guide ropes? Which one is it, Rach?
Guy, apparently.
Guy, as in Tony and Guy, rather than guide, as in girl guide. Okay, you're right, Kay. Here it is, finished. So, oh, here's Nath coming out. Hi, Nath. What do you think?
Oh, beautiful. Very sizable, yeah.
So, yes, gone up nicely. Yeah, of course he is. And go inside. Got all this space. And it's big, isn't it? Yeah. There we go.
There's nobody looking at you. You start a bridge that side, Kayla.
We're going to be on the next one.
Playing cross up for Rachel. There is some coffee in the cafetiere.
Okay, so it's forecast gale force winds tonight. Well, just under. We thought it'd be all right to try it out. It's not, we're bailing out. So, gale force, well, some winds started, and with the boys, just started to feel a little bit uncomfortable because one of the guy ropes came out. Right, so the latest news is the bell tent had collapsed. So noted, don't rent out the bell tent in gale force winds. The guy ropes just need to be a bit stronger in it, so once it over tilts, it then loses the rigidity in the up post. Yeah. I'm now taking a ride back down on the back of the trailer, holding stuff down. Just lay on the back as if I haven't had enough excitement today already. We made it in safe. Hot chocolates, because we're all a bit excited. So yeah, that's right. Gale force winds forced us to abandon ship at about 1 o'clock in the morning, midway through our holiday. So gusts of over 65 mile an hour, which on our top field, which is really quite exposed right at the very top there, it was just getting a bit dodgy, a little bit kind of on edge. And so with the boys and me and Rach just couldn't sleep whatsoever. And we came out of our tent and saw Luke and Rach were also abandoning ship at the same time. So it was then into mad panic, right, get the tents down, get them safe, get down back into the houses. Key thing, lesson learned with the bell tent, like just making sure that the guy ropes are in firmly, or probably what we'll do is we'll move it to a more sheltered position in the future if such strong winds come in. Now we've put it back up down here, as you can see, and there are really strong winds forecast again for tomorrow. So more 65, 68 mile an hour and torrential rain. So we've put it up down here, which is a more sheltered position, equivalent to kind of where the shepherd's hut or the solar panels are. So we're going to give that a go and see if that, how it stands up. Because amazingly, John and Karen in the shepherd's hut barely even knew it was that windy or the rain was that torrential, because the shepherd's hut is just in that sheltered position and obviously is a wooden structure. So it is a little bit more sturdy than the bell tent. It turned into a very exciting evening. We ended up in our house with hot chocolates at 2 o'clock in the morning, just a bit wired awake. Like obviously we had to wake up the boys to bring them down, and Caleb was just bouncing around our kitchen, and it was quite difficult to get him to go back to sleep because he was very excited that we were doing this adventure in the middle of the night. But aside from the weather limiting our camping ability, we had a great time reconnecting and exploring parts of the island that we wouldn't usually go to. Some of them I've never been to. So we've been here 3 years now and I'd still never been to Penmarn Lighthouse. And off the lighthouse we saw seals and porpoises and gannets diving into the water to take fish. It was amazing, like the wildlife in such a small area. And it made me just realise what an incredible place Anglesey is. Like, we go to the usual spots because we absolutely love them. But there's so many other places to go and visit and explore. And that's why I think here at Carreg Dŵr we are so fortunate that we can welcome people in with the shepherd's hut and the bell tent next year when it's not windy, to come and enjoy this place and explore it, and why we're so fortunate to have all that we do here. So overall, I've got to say the little pastries weren't quite the French patisserie experience. The weather was a bit of a dampener, and spending time in the house was a shame because it didn't always quite feel like as though it was a holiday. Yet, that wasn't the point of our time with the family. It was excellent company, great food, beautiful places to explore, and of course, the hot tub did make it just that little bit extra special. So yeah, it wasn't a French holiday, but it was still a brilliant break here on our Smallholding in Paradwys on Anglesey. So thanks for watching today. I hope you've enjoyed a little insight into what it's like to holiday on Anglesey and just what we get up to as a family as well. So do subscribe and like and share these videos. We are loving creating them and showing you a little bit about what life is like here at Carreg Dŵr in Paradwys through Paradwys Diaries. And we will see you again next week when we are going to look into the honey harvest. So summer honey coming off the bees. And so we will show you all about that harvest next week. Great. Well, hoil and see you next week.
screen and you can see them.
See cheese.
Yeah.
Cheese. Say cheese.